everyone. Hope you're keeping well and safe, and I hope you're being kind to each other and listening to each other. Thank you so much for the pictures and emails you've been sending me. We're going to look at sketchbooks today, so I'm going to show you my sketchbook, and I'm going to show you what I do with a sketchbook, and then we're going to look at how to make your own sketchbook. In my sketchbook, I do drawings of the things that I can see around me. These are called observational drawings. That means I draw what I can see. Sometimes I use colour, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use felt tips, or markers, or pencil. Observational drawing means that you draw what you see. This is a drawing of a tree in ivy wood. And here's some notes that I've written, things that I've noticed. And these are raindrops falling on the pond. Here I've collected some leaves and I've stuck them with PVA into my sketchbook, and they've stuck down really well. There's another one. And you can stick all kinds of things in your book. Sometimes it's things that you found, natural things, but also it can be things that images that you like. This is a birthday card that Teresa gave me a long time ago, and I've stuck it in my sketchbook because I really like all the patterns and all the colours. This is a drawing of a part of the picture, so it's just a very blown up larger version. Some collage work, some patterns. This is some more observational drawing, and then how I've adapted the observational drawing and made it more stylised, used flatter colour. These are rubbings of leaves. I'll show you close up. And this is a drawing of my interpretation of a tree with berries on it. It's not exactly realistic. I've started to change things on it, like give it a lot of berries. It didn't have that many berries on, but it's a mix of observational drawing and my own imagination starting to get in there. And these are variations of different compositions, different ideas. A notebook, a sketchbook, is also a really lovely place to collect quotes. A quote is something that you hear, that you like the sound of. It's maybe something you've read or something somebody has said to you, and it kind of means something to you, so you write it down. And a notebook is also a place to make lots and lots of notes. I hope you enjoyed looking at my sketchbook. The most important thing about a sketchbook is that it is your own, and that you make it your own. And it is the place where you make the rules. So nobody else tells you what to do in your sketchbook. I'm going to show you now how to make your own. This is a sketchbook that I bought from an art shop, spiral bound, and it's made of good quality cartridge paper, all white, all the same. This is a sketchbook that I have made, and it's made of different kinds of paper. Bubble wrap, newspaper, card. It's really easy to carry around. It's something I want to open and flick through a lot. I've got square paper in there, bubble wrap as I said. Adding the pages is really easy. You just take A4 paper and fold it in the middle, open it up again and then layer it one on top of the other. So you get something that looks like a book. I'm using corrugated card, and it's just a cover made from a box, an old box, and I'm folding that again and making sure it aligns with the book. And I'm just making sure that the cover will wrap around the pages, so I've made it about 2 centimeters wider than the pages. Tap it all together, make it nice and neat, and then use an elastic band. So find the middle and then just use an elastic band to stretch across the pages to sit in the middle. That's how you bind the book. I like to collect things in my sketchbook, so a wallet is quite a good idea to include in your pages. This is a CD wallet, an old one, and I'm just going to stick it in onto a plastic page. This is a CD of music that I like to listen to at the moment. And if you don't have a plastic wallet, that's okay, you can make a paper one. So just cut a shape to create the front of the pouch. And now you're going to stick glue on the edges, on the bottom edge and on the outside edge of the page. And just apply some pressure so it sticks down. If you give that a couple of hours to cure, it'll be quite strong. Good for cards or pieces of paper. So if you're using newspaper, it's great because there's lots of images that are already there for you, but you do need to prepare it so that you can draw on top. I've just used white gouache here, but you can use white acrylic that's been watered down, or any colour acrylic in fact. And I like it because it's semi-transparent, so you can still see the writing on the newspaper underneath. So I have a tree that I'd like to trace here. So I take out a sheet of tracing paper. And I would trace out the tree that I like. And when I'm happy, I can just pop it back into the book. Pages don't have to be rectangular, they can be circular or any shape you like, as long as the fold is straight and will sit within the other pages, it's fine. Sometimes it's quite nice to work across 2 pages. So I'm preparing a page to do that. But within the 2 pages I'm making a rectangular shape to work within. As I've said, the front cover is just made of card from a box. It's not very attractive, it needs decorating really. So I've squirted a bit of acrylic paint onto the surface here and I'm just painting it white. I'm making it quite simple, but it really doesn't have to be. You could colour it anything, any colour you'd like. Make it your own, so that your sketchbook could be lying in a room full of sketchbooks, and by looking at the front cover you would know which one was yours.